All right, I want to talk about Devil May Cry. Um, Devil May Cry. I would say it was okay. The music. I would say the music was excellent. That was all the chef kiss in the world, bro. They nailed that music, bro. That music was escalante, man. And that was awesome. It was the one of the thing I heard in my ears of Devil May Cry music. They took samples from Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 5, is putting in they saw Virgil. I was like, oh snap, they don't do me like that. That's all the little remix, little twist and remix they just doing, bro. I love it. I love it. They had my heart for that. That one for check boxes, perfect. Do it again for the next season. Now the beginning of it, I love like the action, how Dante just zooming really fast and showing out those guns and bullets. And then the beginning of those Netflix episodes of the cameos of the real fans, characters from Devil May Cry 2. I think they did shout outs from the Devil May Cry 3 with the two villains. Instead of their heads having no heads, they had heads. And sorry, let me reword that. The beings, I forgot their names, but the twins, they didn't have heads. The heads was on the blades, but the blades were just regular blades. They come out thin air, and the heads was on their bodies. It was cool. It was cool. I still feel like that dynamic was pretty close and similar to the to Devil May Cry 3. I did like that. Their perspective, the little small twist of having humanity with the demons. The demons are nice. They just dropped in with the other boss guys too. Have a heart, everyone's not evil type of thing on the other side. That little approach, I don't know if I fully agree with that approach, but okay, I'm going with it. I'm feeling with it. I'm kind of mid about it. It's a definitely interesting, different perspective or artistic direction than all the other Devil May Cry's animes and games and just in general. So I'm mid about it. It was cool to see like the harsh environments. They just want to be free and whatnot, and trying to quote unquote almost make Sparta the bad guy or us the humans bad guys or whatever. Slightly in that perspective. Yeah, but also know that Mundus is on the other side and he's gonna rain down hell on everybody. So even if that did was unleashed, everyone is gonna be the same thing, just in a wider spread area of Earth. What else? I will say that I didn't like the direction of Dante. The voice acting was great. The direction with Dante, I did not like whatsoever. I know it's like an origin story. It's cool, but I feel like they didn't really showcase how low key. Like they showcased it in spurts because they're trying to do the story, but I feel like they really didn't showcase how strong Dante really is or really can be. And I also feel like they dropped his brain cells down, his IQ down. Now Dante was always silly, a jokester, but never was. I feel like he was a little slow on a few cases, a lot of cases. Like he was never slow. Like I think he would have known. Never talked to Sparta, but I feel like there was enough evidence that he was a son of Sparta. There's other evidence he was a demon. Like I'm a superhuman. That is something never that Dante. That's not Dante. Dante freaking with super minimal clues with freaking Nero. Learned that that's Virgil's son, and Virgil didn't know it. I was like, come on now. I feel like that it could have gave Dante more brain cells, be more aware of what's going on. Yes, he was silly. He had to know everything and learn some stuff. Like he didn't know how to know his devil power. That was canon, like in Devil May Cry 3. He didn't learn his devil power until he got beat up by Virgil. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. And the whole show, he didn't find Ebony and Ivory. All the guns was busted. All the guns busted. Not a single one gun was just all gone, just crushing them all. I was like, come on now. No, Ebony, Ivory, those guns don't break. Get the girls back, man. Get the girls back. Shoot those some demon bullets with aura bullets or whatever, you know, like Devil May Cry 1 with the shooting up the motorcycle with Trish. Way back when, I was just looking for it, feeling it, and didn't get that. I like Lady. She's one of my favorite characters on there. But I feel like they shifted and made her like the main protagonist. Like she's like the star. I feel like they switched it. I feel like I feel like Dante was the sidekick and she was the star of the show. Like the story connection progression line, how much of the more character development, I should say, of how they treated it was going on. The weapons, so she was kicking ass. Dante was getting beat up. Dante was getting his ass beat, bro. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't like how his direction was. He was getting his ass beat. He had some spurts, like he beat some people up, but he was getting his ass beat for the most part. Lady, she came in with the hammer. She lost very few. She had guns going. I like. Speaking of her guns, I feel like I didn't like her futuristic guns. I feel like they could have. I like the old school guns from Devil May Cry. The other ones, the machine gun and the pistol going. They finally gave her signature move with the missile launcher grenade gun. That was cool. That was epic. I kind of missed the other guns. I hope they switched that around the next one. I don't really like her guns. Yeah. That's it. I missed the machine gun in one hand, Captain with the gun hand. Like she just throwing guns off from the wet work from all her pockets. I'm just being, I guess I might be a little nitpicky on that one, probably a little nitpicky, but that's how I feel about that. The animation, the 3Ds, I don't know, they same person did Castlevania. I didn't really have 3D like that, so I don't know why they just ran out of money with Devil May Cry. I don't know if they just didn't know it was gonna succeed or pop off or not popular. I don't know. I feel like they could have did a little more, I don't know. I guess it just ran out of love money for it. I like none of the 3D, the chase, the super epic chase where Dante's on a motorcycle facing 3 demons at once. That was the cool part. The bad visuals of the 3D was taking me out of it every single time. All of it, I hated it. It took me out of it. I accepted it what it was, but I hated it. 3D animation for his Devil Trigger. Hated it. Accepted it. That was cool. They could fly and whatnot. I'm glad he able to do that in the first season. Hated the look with 3D. I don't like it. I hope they change that very heartily. Very much so. But yeah, I give it. I give this like a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Yeah, I get it. I get a 7 out of 10. Like it had a couple grapes. It's just the direction with Dante. Didn't really like. The music was great. The voice acting was great. I just a couple story points that just took me out of it. The animation took me out of it. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't the most horrible thing I ever seen in my eyes, but it wasn't the best either. It wasn't like. It did have me hyped. I liked the cameos. I was geeked out. I was feeling like a kid again. And then as I kept going, it was going down. So that's giving off that vibe, that emotion. Let me know what y'all thought, what y'all think about that and in the comments below. And if you want to see more of me, subscribe to the channel. And I see you good, beautiful people, next time.